All right, the next one we'll be taking a look at is SENY, currently trading at 0243. Briefly looking at this chart here, coming off of this, looks like a support line over at 0219. Yeah, definitely a support line at 0220. So keep that in mind. Major support at 0220. You're breaking right now above that 10-day simple moving average. You tapped the 30-day yesterday. You're starting to get these Bollinger Bands tightened together. Okay, that's a good sign. The moving averages are starting to put together. We're going to put this one definitely on a watch for sure. Let me add that into here. And I'll explain this to you exactly why. 0243 on watch. Could be getting ready to. All right, so basically that's that's the point there. So you got these Bollinger Bands coming together. You got the 30-day simple moving average tightening down. You need to break the 10-day and 20-day. If you break that 20-day simple moving average, I really think that it's going to move. You got everything really starting to wind up here. A lot of buying pressure coming in today on low volume. SENY, keep this one on watch. I really think that something's up. Joe, go ahead and take it on over.
So there were, let's see, there's two different things on there. They basically on November. There hasn't been any news like recently. The latest news press releases were in November. So the first one I'm gonna pull up real quick was November 1st, 2016. It was Sauer Energy's fiscal year end shareholder update. So Sauer Energy is a developer of the patented Wind Charger, vertical access wind turbine, and manufacturer of the patented Wind Rider, vertical access wind turbine, is writing to report on significant progress that many of you have asked for recently. So, and they basically said below are many accomplishments over the last year. So, number one was wind cutter mechanical engineering certification analysis. Over the past few months, the wind cutter has undergone mechanical engineering certification analysis at ADA Engineering Incorporated, which will enable it to be the first vertically accessed wind turbine in its class to
That's
be
cool.
certified. Yeah, to be certified by the Small Wind Certification Council. Sauer Energy has been in a holding pattern while anxiously awaiting the official results from ATA from the analysis, which is due any time now. That being said, we still have to wait until they completed the analysis and deliver the findings in writing before we can make a public declaration. So then, wind turbine market was their number two. Since 1988, the cost per kilowatt hour of wind has dropped 80%, and it's less expensive to produce per kilowatt than coal-produced electricity. We plan for the expansion of wind in select targeted areas that will be able to produce the anticipated results. Obviously, the sitting of a turbine is a vital importance for suitability and performance. The ever-growing demands for energy and sustainability are increasing each year. Sauer Energy is entering the market at an ideal time. Sauer Energy has taken the necessary steps to ensure a firm position in the marketplace. So then international sales was number three for them. Since international installations are not eligible for incentives offered in the US, we plan to fill some of our first orders in foreign markets. We have 2 islands ready to buy. We also have groups from South and Central America in Europe, all requesting wind cutters, anxious and ready to issue purchase orders. We will provide more information about these installations after we hear from ATA. So they're waiting on ATA's, you know what I mean, like announcement, which they did obviously, in November, on November 29th, I believe. But I'll keep going. So innovation, we have committed to utilize our resources. Oh no, corporate compliance was number five. Okay, number five, reporting on corporate social responsibility. So you know what? Rather than me go through this whole list right here, they were basically, see right there, with these orders that were basically getting ready, and they were waiting on that actual announcement. So they
Mm-hmm.
they they announced that that was November 1st when they did that, and then they had November 30th. Sauer Energy wind cutter analysis completed. So November 30th, they announced that. Let's see. It goes. The wind cutter has been with ATA Engineering Incorporated for the better part of the year now, undergoing operating strain gauge testing and computer model engineering finite element analysis simulations to make sure every part of the turbine is as safe as possible. So about ETA, it basically tells you about them, and then with regard to the rigorous testing and analysis, the wind cutter has been undergoing the ATA. The preliminary results are in, and the wind cutter has yielded spectacular results and will likely be the first vertical access wind turbine in its class to be certified in the United States. So it made, basically after that, it took a year for the testing to be done, properly, obviously, and they will most likely become the first of its class vertical access wind turbine certified in the United States. So that's something big right there. That just happened on November 29th.
Right.
So now you figure if you have all these different people kind of lined up for it, and they were just waiting, and kind of they got what they were waiting for, I guess you could say. So
All right.
once you
Well,
get certified.
as Channel Trader just said, he said very nice chart, and with all that going on too, Joe, like you just talked about, his chart's nice, man. I do like it. I think that it is getting ready to really move, and I put it on watch. Could be getting ready to move. I really think so. So,
Mhm.
all right.
Well, it's a QB as well.
Yeah, so that's good. SENY. Keep this one on radar. Again, investorshangout.com. Come over, check us out. I'm sure you'll like what you see.